Do you think that no matter how incommensurate with the initial attack Israel's response has been, it will succeed in eliminating Hamas if that is one of its primary objectives?
Israel has, since its creation, believed, or Israeli leaders since the creation of Israel, have believed that only force and imposing what Israel wants to impose on the Palestinians will work. Now, there are some Israeli leaders who differed with that. Rabin, Olmert, Barak. But basically, with those and a few other exceptions, Moshe Sharet earlier on in the 50s, with a few exceptions, it's force and more force. And if that doesn't work, use more force. That is in my view, suicidal policy. You cannot, in the 21st century, treat a population in that manner. They've done it. And they've succeeded because the United States has not only allowed them to do it, helped them to do it, armed them to do it. But that's not going to solve Israel's problems. So whatever they did after the 7th of October was a continuation of a policy which is intended to impose realities on the Palestinians and force them to accept things that they're not going to accept. I mean, anybody who looks at Palestinian politics, society, history is going to tell you they're still there. They're still going to resist. You have to come to terms with them some way. And that does not involve via the barrel of a gun or the bombs dropped from an F-15. So, resolving a problem caused by ethnic cleansing and caused by driving these people into the Gaza Strip and making them hate you is not going to be caused by killing 42,000 of them. You're just creating more problems. I would say the same thing about the war in Lebanon. Israel created Hezbollah. I didn't say that. Ehud Barak said that when he was defense minister. And he was right. There was no such thing as Hezbollah when Israel invaded in 1982. It was a result of the war. And Hamas is a result of occupation, of humiliation, of dispossession, and of a deprival of rights. There have been various forms Palestinian resistance has taken, armed and unarmed. Hamas represents the most extreme form. But you do this to people and you're going to get this, sooner or later, a reaction. And so you're asking me, is it proportional? Not only is it not proportional, in my view, it's not even rational. From an Israeli perspective, in terms of what I would argue they should see as their interests. I'm not talking of international humanitarian law or a Palestinian perspective.